Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Real Sports Live. I'm Mark Molina, coming to you from Premont High School, where the Premont the Premont Cowgirls take on the Freer Buckaroos. We're gonna get things going here in a big district game. Freer coming in 9-0, Premont 8-1. So the Lady Bucks coming in here with a record perfect 9-0 in the district. And Premont 8-1, as we mentioned, so this is going to be a pretty big one within this district. Sorry, just a little bit out of sorts here, ladies and gentlemen. A lot going on here tonight in the area, but we're going to get things going here with number 1, Kara Carpenter, jumping against Jenna Menchaca to get things going. And it's controlled by the Lady Bucks here. Cameron Cantu gives it off to Caroline Hinojosa, who drives, and they dish it back out. Cameron Cantu misses, but rebound underneath. Put back, missed off the mark by Hannah Vieta, but there's a shot put up, and the Lady Bucks get a couple of opportunities and take advantage there. And they lead 2-0, and here's the Premont Cowgirls coming back the other way, trying to answer. Here's Andrea Cantu. On the drive, puts it up. She's going to get fouled, and they're going to call the hold. They're going to call it on 11. Angelina Trevino for the Lady Bucks, so it's going to be 2 shots for Cantu here in the early going. And Cantu misses the first. And Cantu makes the first. Got a little scoreboard correction here. But we should be good to go now. And there's a free turnover on the inside. Ball taken away there by Stephanie Garza. And back the other way. Here comes Cantu quickly. Dishes down low, trying to get it to Menchaca. And there's a shot put up, missed, but there's a foul inside as they fouled Medina Villarreal, who's going to go to the line for Premont. And Villarreal knocks in the free throw, tie the game. And she makes them both to give Premont the 3-2 lead. Here's a shot put up, miss, and there's a put back, miss number 1. Kara Carpenter off the mark there. And back come the Premont Cowgirls, and there's a errant pass, and it's picked off, and it's taken by Freer. Pass up ahead, and there's Villarreal getting in the mix there to try to gain possession of the ball, but after the whistle, they're going to give it to the Cowgirls and get started here on this possession. Like I said, this is for first place in District 32 2A, as there's a shot that rims outside. Rims in and out, and there's a foul underneath on the rebound. It's going to be Lady Bucks ball, but Lady Bucks 9-0 and within district. Premont 8-1. So huge game within the district. It's Premont trying to tie atop the district standings here, and there's a turnover taken away, and they're going to call a foul, and they're going to call a hold. That's going to be on Stephanie Garza on Premont, so that's the second team foul on the Cowgirls. 2 fouls apiece here. And here's Cantu bringing up the ball for Lady Bucks. She gets it in the corner, and we're going to have a travel called on Hannah Vieira. So it's going to be Cowgirls basketball. Inside of 6 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Slow start for both teams. And there's another Premont turnover, and getting the ball is in Angelina Trevino. Here's Trevino, back to the top of the key, back to Cantu, who dishes it off to Hinojosa. And there's a shot that rims in and out for Trevino. And there's going to be a foul on the loose ball. And they're going to call it on Freer, and they're going to call it on Premont. I believe that's going to be on Garza. So it's going to be the third team foul for the Cowgirls, and an inbound for Freer. Is Cantu going to inbound for the Lady Bucks. Gets it into the corner. Corner 3 off the mark by Cantu. Actually, that was Trevino on the inbound, and Cantu missed the 3 in the corner. But it's Premont's ball coming the other way. Coming up on 5 minutes to play here in quarter number 1. Here's a wide open 3 miss off the mark by Villarreal. And back the other way quickly is Hinojosa, and her layup rims out. Had a couple of shots rim out here tonight in the early going for both teams. Villarreal tries the 3 once again. She's off the mark, and the rebound taken by Hannah Vieira. Gives it over to Cantu, and she brings up the ball for the Lady Bucks. 4.5 to go here in the first quarter. They go inside to Carpenter, and Carpenter puts it up and in. Cantu with the 3 back the other way. Misses, but Villarreal tracks down the offensive rebound. And the pass is taken away by Hinojosa. Hinojosa gives it over to Cantu, and another Premont turnover. And let's see if Freer can take advantage of this one. And we're going to have a carry there on Cantu. So the ball's going to go back over to Premont. No harm, no foul after that turnover. Cantu over to Villarreal on the wing. Villarreal goes inside to Diaz. And back over to Villarreal, and Villarreal tries another three. She misses. And there's a rebound down low, and it's a Menchaca, and she gets fouled. Look at that last highlight on a bucket by Freer. We'll look at that inside move. In the paint, scored by Carpenter, and Carpenter just catches, goes up with it, and banks it home for the score. Menchaca off the mark on the first free throw. She'll get one more. And she misses them both, and there's a rebound underneath, put back, and this time it's Villarreal. She'll go to the line. Another Freer foul. It's going to be team foul number 4 on the Lady Bucks, with 3:26 to go here in quarter number 1. Villarreal misses the first free throw. Once again, big game in District 32 2A. 9-0 Freer versus 8-1 Premont. And Villarreal off the mark on both free throws there. And Freer with the ball up 1. Hinojosa on the drive. Gets fouled. She'll go to the line. And that's the 14th foul. On Premont. Carolina Hinojosa makes the first, makes it a 5-3 game. Second one in and out. And Hinojosa follows her shot, able to put it up, gets fouled, and she'll go to the line for 2 more. Nice hustle play there. Off the free throw, able to follow. And get yourself another trip to the charity stripe. Things you like to see if you're a coach. There's Hinojosa making the first of 2 more free throws. And she splits the free throws, and Villarreal comes up with the rebound for Premont. Give it over. Menchaca rainbows it over, misses everything, and Vieta brings the ball up the floor for Freer, and she's going to get caught with a travel. She tried to fake, didn't go her way. Takes a step, and it's going to be Premont ball. Inside of 3 minutes to play, it's a 6-3 Freer lead. Here's Cantu, drives, pops, shoots from the free throw line, misses off the mark, and the ball up ahead to Hinojosa. Hinojosa in the open court, but here comes Cantu behind her, and Hinojosa finishes anyway. And Freer leads 8-3 here in the early going. You see the miss here. And in the open court, Hinojosa just does a good job with the defender right on her to get to the basket and finish strong, and it's a 5-point Freer lead. Here's Cantu over to Villarreal. She's missed a couple from beyond the arc, misses another. And the Premont Cowgirls starting cold from the floor here in the early going. Turnaround shot, no good by Vieta. Rebounded there underneath by Trevino. There's a foul underneath after Vieta's miss. It looks like Hinojosa was able to come down with the rebound, gets fouled in the process, and she'll go back to the line. Well, actually, no, it's going to be a non-shooting foul. They Get it in. Quick shot by Hinojosa. No good. And there's a foul coming back up the court. It's going to be on Freer. Team foul number 5 on the Lady Bucks. And Cantu just pulls up, walking it up the court, and pulls up for a straightaway 3. It's no good. And here's a fast break the other way. Hinojosa in transition off the glass and in. And the Lady Bucks open up a 7-point lead here, coming up on a minute to play in the first quarter. And the Cowgirls stunned here in the early going. And Menchaca there in the corner. Double team. And there's a shot missed by Anita Diaz. And back come the Lady Bucks. Up ahead to Hinojosa. They go inside to Carpenter. Carpenter puts it up, misses. Andrea Cantu pulls down the rebound. It's going to be Cowgirls ball. Cantu fires off a 3 and no good. Rebound underneath, that's Menchaca. She drives, puts it up, she misses, gets her own rebound, falls to the floor. There's Cantu with the outside jumper, no good. Here comes Freer. The dish to Hinojosa in transition. That was actually Cameron Cantu who did so, and the ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be Lady Bucks ball. Here's a 3 attempt off the mark by Cantu. And back comes Premont with just seconds to go. And Villarreal puts it up. No good, and that's how the first quarter is going to end. It's the Freer Lady Bucks 10, the Premont Cowgirls 3. We're through a quarter here. We'll go to a quick break, and then we'll come back for the start of the second quarter. Keep it here. This is Real Sports Live. We'll be back.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
We're back here, start of the second quarter in Premont, District 32, 2A top teams. The 9-0 Lady Bucks off to a 10-3 start over the 8-1 Cowgirls. We get started here with Premont ball. And there's a turnover inside. And the Lady Bucks come up with the ball, and here's Cantu. Pass it up ahead to Trevino, who fires off a long jumper. And there's a Freer foul there. It's going to be foul number 6 on the Lady Bucks. 16 fouls for each. We got a substitution coming in. Vieira comes off. Desi Flores checks in. And I believe that's going to be the 7th. I think we're going to have some technical free throws here, I believe. That's Stephanie Garza at the free throw line. Misses the first. And she misses them both. And it's going to be Premont ball. And I believe we're going to have now I believe thought we were heading to the free throw line. That was actually the 17th foul on the Lady Bucks. So Premont finds itself in the bonus. Swing the ball over. Here's a drive by Sabrina Garcia. And Freer comes up with the ball, and they push the tempo up ahead. Here's a shot there, missed off the mark by Carpenter. There's a drive by Cantu. She puts it up, rolls off, won't go. And back comes Freer. Here's Cameron Cantu. They go inside to Flores. Flores turns around, sends it back out to Trevino, and got through, resets at the top of the key. They go inside to Carpenter. Carpenter back out to Cantu. Cantu fires it. Misses rebounds. This is Andrea Cantu for Premont. And quickly up the court. She dishes it down low. Nice pass to Stephanie Garza for the wide open bucket in close. And it's a 10-5 game, and it's Premont's first bucket in a while since the early going. And here's a drive. And it's Hinojosa, she's going back to the free throw line. Hinojosa off the mark on the free throw. And Stephanie Garza going to come off. Sierra Cantu comes in for the Cowgirls. Hinojosa splits free throws, and she makes it a 6-point game. So here's Carolyn Hinojosa at the line for Freer. And she puts in another, and back to a 7-point game. Hinojosa 2 for 2, and it's back to an 8-point game. 13-5 inside of 6 minutes to play here in the first half. Andrea Cantu tries to drive. Sends it back out to Garcia. Garcia on the drive, gets fouled. She'll go to the line. Hey, if you guys are going to be here, you got to keep it down. Sabrina Garcia on the first free throw. Off the mark. Makes a second. It's a 7-point game. They go down low to Flores. She puts it up off the board, misses. There's Hinojosa trying to put it back up. Shot's tipped. Back comes Premont. Here's Cantu in the open court. Runs into a blue wall. Fires up the shot. Misses. Rebound. We got whistles. It's going to be freer ball. With Angelina Trevino inbounding for the Lady Bucks. Hinojosa quickly makes her way up the field. Up the court, drops it off to Cantu, who fires a jumper, misses. Down low, puts it up and in off the top of the backboard. It's Carpenter. It's a 15-6 game. The lead is 9 for the Lady Bucks. Got to see in the corner, gets the ball tipped away, tries to save it. Villarreal going to inbound for the Cowgirls. Villarreal going to try another three, and she's been off the mark from beyond the arc. Hasn't been able to put one in. She's missed a few here in this first half. She's gotten good looks, just hasn't been able to drop them in. Hinojosa's jumper is off the mark. And through the runner in the lane, gets the roll, gets it to go. And the lead 7 inside of 4 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Cantu swings it over to Hinojosa. Back out to Cantu, and Cantu goes inside to Carpenter. Carpenter puts it off the glass, and here's Flores. She tries. No good. A couple of misfires from inside by the Lady Bucks. And here comes Cantu. Cantu on the drive, the runner. Too hard off the back of the glass. Flores with the rebound, and she's going to get fouled. Looks like they're going to call it on Cantu. And we're going to have a timeout on the floor, and it's going to be Premont timeout. So while the Cowgirls want to talk about it, we'll take a break. Keep it here. This is Real Sports Live. We'll be back.
Would you like to help needy kids and win some great prizes? For every $100 donation to Sunny Glen Children's Home Big Ticket Fundraiser, you can earn a chance to win prizes like a new Ford Bronco, an African Safari, a Rolex watch, Cowboys tickets, and more. Donate today at sunnyglen.org.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Real Sports Live. Coming to you from Premont, a big District 32-2A game between 9-0 Freer and 8-1 Premont. And at the line right now for the Lady Bucks, Desi Flores. Shooting the 1-1, misses the first. Rebounded underneath. Here's Cantu trying to make something happen. Turns around, fires. Misses it, but then she gets the steal right back, and here she comes. Nice step off the glass and in. There's Cantu. And she's thrilled with that bucket, and it's a 5-point game. Here's a shot off the mark by Trevino. See Cantu, she puts up the shot, it doesn't go, but she's able to stay with the play. And she gets the steal, a nice step to the outside, finishes off balance. Puts in that bucket, and there's another bucket the other way for Premont. And the Cowgirls in business. It's a 3-point game with 2.5 to play in the first half. And a whistle, and it's Premont ball once again. All the momentum for Cowgirls. So inside of 2 minutes of play, it's a 3-point game. Freer leads 15-12. Hossa puts it up. They're going to call the offensive foul there. And they're going to wave off the shot. Looks like Cantu was in there to take that charge. And Cantu going to take a 3 from way deep, misses. Menchaca is there for the rebound. And Villarreal gets it inside of Cantu. Cantu fires, banks it home, and Cantu getting hot late here in the end of the first half. And it's a 1-point game. Premont, there's Cantu with the steal. And Cantu just has one person to beat in transition. Makes the move, doesn't get the roll. Gets her own rebound, puts it up. And she can't get it to go. We have a whistle. Looks like it was a lane violation. It's going to be Premont ball. Inside of a minute to go. Cowgirls trailing for a good portion of this first half with a chance to take the lead right before the break. And Cantu going to hold it. Yeah, fires it over to Cantu in the corner, and Cantu, she's going to drive on Carpenter. Gets to take it away, and Carpenter comes up with the ball. And now Freer with the ball, with coming up on 20 seconds to play. Trevino misses the long shot, no good. And here's Sierra Cantu coming back the other way with just seconds to go. Off the mark is Menchaca. And back comes Hinojosa. Trying to beat the buzzer, cannot. Fires off a prayer. And that's how we're going to go to the break. Freer leads Premont 15-14. A late surge by the Cowgirls has them within a point. And this big District 32 two-way matchup. We're going to take commercial break, and then we're going to show you the first half highlights. Keep it here. Well, actually, we're going to have a free throw. Looks like it's going to be Hinojosa's free throw. They're going to say she got fouled prior to the shot, so. And she misses them both. And she did fire off a 3, so it's going to be 3 free throws. And she misses all 3 right before the break. And she's not happy about it, and that's how we're going to go to the half. Freer 15, Premont 14. We'll be back with the first half highlights right after this.
The Harlingen CISD elementary experience looks something like this. Let's see that again. To learn more about the HCISD elementary experience, visit hcisd.org.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles, how about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito. This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
And we're at that half, ladies and gentlemen. It is a 15-14 lead here for the Freer Lady Bucks over the Premont Cowgirls. I'm going to set up the first half highlights here and get y'all those right away. But before we do that, talk a little bit about what we saw here. Both teams really struggling from the field, but Premont getting hot late, led by Andrea Cantu. Got a couple of buckets and made some defensive plays and able to help her team get back into this game as they trailed for darn near the whole way, except for a little bit at the very beginning, but for a good part of 2 quarters, they've been trailing. They still are, but it's a 1-point game. We got a few highlights from the first half, and we'll show them to you, and we'll get those to you right away, so keep it here. We're Real Sports Live. We'll be back, talk a little bit more about the first half after these highlights, so keep it here, and highlights are on your way. To Caroline Hinojosa, who drives, and they dish it back out. Cameron Cantu misses, but rebound underneath. Put back, missed off the mark by Hannah Vieta, but there's a shot put up, and the Lady Bucks get a couple of opportunities and take advantage there. It over to Cantu, and she brings up the ball for the Lady Bucks. 4.5 to go here in the first quarter. They go inside to Carpenter, and Carpenter puts it up and in. Takes a step, and it's going to be Premont ball. Inside of 3 minutes to play, it's a 6-3 Freer lead. Here's Cantu, drives, pops, shoots from the free throw line, misses off the mark, and the ball up ahead to Hinojosa. Hinojosa in the open court, but here comes Cantu behind her, and Hinojosa finishes anyway. And Cantu just pulls up, walking it up the court and pulls up for a straightaway three. It's no good, and here's a fast break the other way. Hinojosa in transition off the glass and in. Back out of Cantu. Cantu fires it. Misses rebounds. This is Andre Cantu for Premont. And quickly up the court. She dishes it down low. Nice pass to Stephanie Gassa for the wide open bucket in close. Hinojosa quickly makes her way up the field. Up the court, drops it off to Cantu, who fires a jumper, misses. Down low, puts it up and in off the top of the backboard. It's Carpenter. Hinojosa's jumper is off the mark. Cantu, the runner in the lane, gets the roll, gets it to go. Here's Cantu trying to make something happen. Turns around, fires. Misses it, but then she gets the steal right back, and here she comes. Nice step off the glass and in. There's Cantu. Stay with the play. And she gets the steal. A nice step to the outside. Finishes off balance. Puts in that bucket, and there's another bucket the other way for Premont. So inside of 2 minutes of play, it's a 3-point game. Freer leads 15-12. Hinojosa puts it up. They're going to call the offensive foul there. And yeah, gets it inside of Cantu. Cantu fires, banks it home, and Cantu getting hot late here in the end of the first half. And it's a 1-point game. Premont, there's Cantu with the steal. And Cantu just has one person to beat in transition. Makes the move, doesn't get the roll. Gets her own rebound, puts it up. And she can't get it to go. Off to Caroline Hinojosa, who dropped. Those have been your first half highlights, ladies and gentlemen. About a minute from the start of the third quarter. So we'll take a commercial break here, and then we'll be back for the start of quarter number 3. This is Real Sports Live. Keep it here.
Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
Hi fans, today's game is brought to you by New York Life. Best of luck to your team.
And I'm Danielle Goslin, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For over 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation of developing the most successful professionals in the industry.
We help to manage the process from day one and guide you on your way to success. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business,
then we would like to show you how we can help.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here for the start of, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for the start of quarter number 3. And sorry, we're back with you, ladies and gentlemen, having some issues back at other sites for tonight's games. We have some soccer games in the Coastal Bend, but we're back and ready to go now here as Cantu puts in a runner, make it a 17-16 game, and back the other way, Hinojosa gives the Lady Bucks a 3-point lead, and it's back to a 19-16 game. And Villarreal at the free throw line for Premont. Misses the first. So after Villarreal makes one of the free throws, it's a 19-17 game. Here's a straight on three missed by Trevino. And back the other way, the Lady Bucks. And here's a steal, and it's Hinojosa. She's coming back the other way. She stops in transition off the mark, misses, but Cameron Cantu's there. She goes down low to Ariana Caballeria. And it's going to be freer basketball. Here's Trevino with the baseline jumper off the mark. Ball goes out of bounds. And it's going to be Villarreal inbounding for Premont. And Andrea Cantu had a strong close to the first half, brings it up. She's going to take a straight on three, misses short. And Stephanie Garza tried to come with the ball under the basket, but couldn't quite get to it. Ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Lady Bucks ball as they lead by 4. Have led virtually the entire way. And here's Hinojosa on the drive, can't finish. Rebound, it's Jenna Menchaca. Here's Cantu. Cantu weaving her way through traffic, gives it to Menchaca on the runner. Doesn't go. Hinojosa gets it out, loose ball, picked up by Cantu, and it's a 2-on-1. Cantu over to Trevino. Back to Carpenter, and loose ball goes out of bounds. They're going to call it a push, and they're going to say that was on Villarreal. Garza comes up with the rebound underneath, and back comes Cantu. Guys, you guys gotta give me some space here, man. There's another Freer bucket, and they lead by 3, 23-20. Villarreal takes a shot from the outside, no good. Gatsa on the rebound, gets it knocked away. Ball goes out of bounds. And it's going to stay with Premont. Villarreal going to inbound. She gets it in to Garcia, who takes a shot. Misses, and it's going to be Freer ball. And Trevino loses it, and there's a Freer turnover. And Premont quickly the other way. Here's Cantu. Cantu on the drive, dishes it down low to Villarreal, puts it up and in. And it's a 1-point game, 23-22. Freer in the lead, but here comes Premont. They try to string together a couple of possessions, and they get a stop here as Trevino misses the jumper from the outside. And we're going to get a push. And it's going to be a foul on Freer, and it's going to be Premont ball. And here's a straightaway three off the mark by Garcia, but there's Cantu, tracks it down in the corner, looking for somewhere to go. She's trying to get it to Villarreal, and it's taken away by Carpenter, who's going to come up the floor, stops at the free throw line, pops, shoots, misses. There's a loose ball, and Carpenter tracks it down to the outside. Trevino can't get it to go. And we got a timeout on the floor. Looks like there was a player down. And Freer going to get a substitution as Cameron Cantu, who's a little shaken up. Carly and Ohosa are going to check in for the Lady Bucks. We got the officials talking on the floor. There was a timeout. They're trying to get that sorted. This will be Freer ball, and Angelina Trevino getting inbound for the Lady Bucks. She gets it into Carpenter. Catch and shoot. Carpenter off the back of the iron. No good. And Cantu gets the ball back the other way. Premont down by 1. Cantu tries to drive, loses the ball. Here's Garcia, puts it up. She gets fouled. She'll go to the line. That one rims in and out for Sabrina Garcia. Garcia splits the free throws and makes it a 23-23 game. And we have a tie ball game late here in the third quarter, inside of 2 minutes to play. Ball thrown away as Trevino tries to get it in the corner. Looked like she was trying to get it over to Cantu, but the ball a little high for her. And it's Premont's ball, trying to take the lead for the first time since the early first quarter. Ball down low to Villarreal, goes up with it. If she gets fouled, she'll go to the line and try to take the lead with the make. Villarreal gets the roll and Premont takes the lead. Trevino's going to come off, and checking in is Jada Washington. Jadia Washington, excuse me. Splits on the free throw. Washington up ahead. Cantu takes it away, and Cantu to the rack, puts it up and in. And Premont gets 3 points on that trip up the floor. And it's a 3-point Premont lead, 26-23. And they're in business right now. Carpenter puts up the shot. Flores gets it and the putback. And back comes Cantu. Washington gets the rebound and back comes Freer. Cameron Cantu back the other way. Drops it down low to Carpenter, who saves it in. And there's Villarreal who comes up with it, and she has the open court. And Villarreal to the rack, puts it up. She gets fouled, she'll go to the line. And we'll see how this unfolded. Villarreal just able to come out with it, and nice balance there. Had the straightaway. Couldn't finish, but she earns herself a trip to the line. Medina Villarreal misses the first. She'll get one more with her team up 26-25. Menchaca and Garza come out. Diaz and Sierra Cantu check in for Premont. And Villarreal splits free throws, and it's a 2-point Premont lead. .40 seconds to play in quarter number 3. Washington in the corner. Over to Cantu. Here's Hinojosa. Drives, it's taken away. And we're going to have a jump ball, and it's going to be possession Premont. A nice play there for Sierra Cantu as she comes in and ties up Hinojosa on that drive. Andrea Cantu going to hold the ball inside of 20 seconds, 15 and counting now. And she's going to try to hold for a last shot or a good look. Dishes it down low. Nice pass, but Sabrina Garcia can't finish underneath, and we have a jump ball, and it's going to be and the fans look a little bit confused here, but the last jump ball went over to Premont. And the officials talking it out. The last jump ball went to Premont, so Freer should have the possession arrow, it looks like. I guess the scorers table forgot to switch it, but the last jump ball, it occurred when Sierra Cantu tied up with Hinojosa, giving Premont this last possession, and jump ball going the other way, so it should be Freer's ball, and it is. With about 4 seconds to go. And here's a heave from Cantu, who ends up throwing the ball into the rafters here. So after 3, headed to the 4th, Premont comes out with the big quarter, and they now lead 27-25. We're going to the 4th. Keep it here. This is Real Sports Live.
Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Would you like to help needy kids and win some great prizes? For every $100 donation to Sunny Glen Children's Home Big Ticket Fundraiser, you can earn a chance to win prizes like a new Ford Bronco, an African Safari, a Rolex watch, Cowboys tickets, and more. Donate today at sunnyglen.org.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Quarter number 4, Premont, 8-1 in District 32, 2A. Up on the Freer Lady Bucks, who are 9-0 on top of the district, 27-25. It's all started back in the late second quarter. Premont getting momentum. Freer coming out strong at the start of this quarter, but Premont sticking around and eventually taking the lead there late in the third. And we've got a 27-25 game going on right now. And Premont starts this quarter off with the bucket. Back the other way is Carpenter. Back and forth we go. It's a 29-27 Premont lead. Cantu over to Villarreal on the wing. And off the glass, nice bucket there by Sabrina Garcia. And it's a 31-27 Premont lead as the scoring picks up here in the start of the fourth. Nice pass, Carpenter sets, shoots, and Carpenter's had a nice game inside. Carpenter with the rebound underneath. Up ahead to Hinojosa. Hinojosa puts it up in transition. It's good. Freer ties the game. 31 all, 6.5 to play. Cantu's going to fire a long three. Off the mark. Hinojosa trying to track it down, and she does, and she's leading a 2-on-1 break. Hinojosa off the high glass. It goes. Back-to-back buckets by Hinojosa. We have a player down, but we're going to go back to this replay. You see Hinojosa able in transition. We got a player being helped off right now. It's Cameron Cantu, and she's taking a couple of bumps in this one, and she's helped off by her teammates. We hope she's okay. We'll bring it back here. But it's a Freer 33-31 lead over the Cowgirls after back-to-back buckets from Carolina Hinojosa. And here's a steal. Andrea Cantu in transition. She gets that bucket rimmed out. She puts it back, doesn't get it to go. Villarreal tries. She's out the mark. Menchaca tries. And there's been some balls that have been halfway down and have come up here in this game, and these rims just not nice today. And there's Villarreal. She creates a loose ball, and Freer comes up with it, and Villarreal again picks the pocket. She gets it to Cantu, and Cantu feels the pressure. And we have an injury timeout back at the other end. And we're going to take a quick break here while they tend to that. We'll be right back.
I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
The Harlingen CISD elementary experience looks something like this. Let's see that again. To learn more about the HCISD elementary experience, visit hcisd.org.
And we're back. 5:24 to go, or rather 5:23 to go in this game, and it's a Freer lead, 33-31. Villarreal helped off the. Well, it looks like she got the wind knocked out of her on the other side of the court, but she's on the bench. She looks to be okay. Can only hope that she is, and she's on the bench, and her team trails by 2. We're going to get a travel called here on Sierra Cantu, and Freer going to get the ball back, and Freer's got a little bit of momentum. And they're going to call a foul, and they're going to call it on Menchaca. Hannah Vieta kind of thought it was on her. It looked like her coach from the bench thought the same. But it was not. They called it on Menchaca, and that's going to be team foul number 5 for Premont. They get it to Hinojosa. Catch and shoot off the glass, Hinojosa. What a game she's had. Here's a running 3 off the glass, miss. Rebound. And here's Cameron Cantu. Back the other way, Cameron Cantu. And Freer's cooking right now. It's a 6-point game. The Lady Bucks pushing back the lead after trailing, and we're going to get a timeout here. Comes off the miss, and there's Cantu. Took the spill earlier and came off the court. Comes in, she's back now.
Sherryland.
That was a good play there. And Premont wants a timeout to talk about it as they trail by 6, 37-31. A little bit over 4.5 to play. And this big District 32-2A game. Freer Lady Bucks 9-0. Premont 8-1. Cantu. Over to Garcia, back to Cantu. Sets, fires off a 3 off the mark. Misses. Stephanie Garza misses. Rebound there underneath. A couple of misses in close. And Villarreal's back in, and she takes another spill into the crowd here this time. Garza underneath. Back to Villarreal. And it's taken away, and this is a steal by Vieira. Cameron Cantu. Cantu at the line. She makes a free throw, makes it a 5-point game. She splits the free throw, 5-point game, back the other way. They go inside, ball put up. Vieira with the score. Lead back to 7. Here's Cantu. Cantu with another made free throw makes it a 6-point game. We're inside of 3 minutes to go, and it looks like this one could come down to the wire. Do the Cowgirls have a last run in them here? And big free throw there by Cantu. It's a 5-point game. Premont needs to stop. Freer's been playing well offensively in this fourth quarter. They get it over Hinojosa. Catches, turns around, nearly puts that shot in. But Vieira underneath with the putback. And Premont needed a stop in the worst way there. Lead 7. Cantu loses it. And foul coming up the floor is Angelina Trevino. We have a timeout here. 2 minutes, 19 seconds to go in this fourth quarter. So we're back on the floor. Inbounding for Freer is Angelina Trevino with their team up by 7. They go inside. Vieira once again, and she's been hot here the last couple of minutes. The lead is back up to 9. Vieira, the catch, shoots for 3. Has not been able to get it to go here from distance. And there's a steal from Menchaca. Cantu, nice drive there, just can't finish. Here's Vieira, she puts it up off the glass. That goes. And here's the steal, and it's Cantu. She comes up with it. Passes ahead to Menchaca. Puts it up. She's fouled. She'll go to the line. So Trevino's going to take a seat. Jadea Washington checks in for the Lady Bucks. While Jenna Menchaca makes the first free throw. Makes it a 6-point game. 2 possessions. And this Premont defense is going to need a stop here. And lost opportunity there as they get the offensive board on the after the free throw, and they immediately lose it as we're coming up on a minute to play here in the fourth quarter. 6-point game, and Freer going to play a little bit of clock here. They're trying to get to 9-0, and we're going to get a offensive foul, and it's going to be on Freer. It's going to be the 10th team foul. So Premont in the bonus, double bonus. In a 6-point game, Villarreal misses, got us underneath. She also misfires. And it's going to be Freer. And Medina Villarreal, she's gotten several opportunities from beyond the arc. Some good looks, just hasn't been able to drop them in, and that seems to be a big difference here. Some open shots, some easy shots left out there on the floor for Premont in close. Not just the shots from distance. Some nights you're off, but those shots in close, you got to have them night in, night out, and they've missed a few of them. Both teams have, actually. Like as we said, we've seen some basketballs almost halfway down the rim come out here on a couple of different occasions. But right now we have a timeout on the floor, and it's a 2-possession game. It's a 43-37. Freer lead as they're trying to improve to 10-0 and stay on top of District 32 2A. So Vidia going to inbound. She gets it into Garza. Here's a straight-on 3, drilled by Sabrina Garcia. Talk about timely shooting. And back comes Hinojosa. And Hinojosa throws the ball away. And the ball goes out of bounds. And it's Premont's ball, down 3 with 14 seconds to play. Villarreal gets it into Cantu. Cantu fires off a long 3, misses short. Rebound, Garza in the corner. And Menchaca tries to put it back, and that's how it's going to end. Let's take a look at that final sequence before. And it started with this 3, miss, no good. They get another look in the corner, another miss, air ball. They get 3 shots at it and nothing to it. The Lady Bucks hold on as they improve to 10-1 and stay atop of District 32 2A. 10-0 Freer Lady Bucks. And we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to bring you the second half of our doubleheader as the Cowboys host the Freer Buckaroos. Keep it here, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back. This is Real Sports Live.